Hello students, once again welcome to the maths class. Today I am going to explain exercise 8b and c, especially exercise 8b. In last video I explained exercise 8a. Actually exercise 8c is the miscellaneous exercise, means it will have the questions related to exercise 8a and exercise 8b. So you can do this 8c exercise yourself. I'm going to explain exercise 8b. In this exercise, you are going to study using the factor theorem to factorize a given polynomial. Means one polynomial will be given, and how can we factorize this polynomial by using factor theorem. So with the help of one example, I will explain this point. You see this example. This example is given, example number 13. In this example, it is given, show that 2x plus 7 is a factor of this polynomial 2x cubed plus 5x square minus 11x minus 14, and hence factorize the given expression completely using factor theorem. There are two parts in this question. You can see in first part you have to show this divisor 2x plus 7 is a factor, and in second part you have to factorize this polynomial. This is a cubic polynomial. Why it is cubic polynomial? Because its degree is 3, means highest power of variable is 3. If in a polynomial highest power of variable is 3, then it is called cubic polynomial, and its 3 factors will be there. If highest power is 2, then factors will be 2 factors will be there. So one by one you see both the parts. So first part, you see, for first part in last video I told you divisor you put equal to 0. So 2x plus 7 is equal to 0. Find the value of x. X will come minus 7 upon 2. And this value of x you put in this polynomial, in the given polynomial. So remainder will come. So remainder equals value of polynomial at x equals minus 7 upon 2. So it is coming 2 into minus 7 upon 2 whole cubed plus 5 into minus 7 upon 2 whole square minus 11 into minus 7 upon 2 minus 14. After this you simplify. After simplification you will get this step minus 343 upon 4 plus 245 upon 4 plus 77 upon 2 minus 14. More simple, you make more simplification, then you are getting remainder 0. So if remainder is 0, then 100% given divisor is the factor of the given polynomial. So 2x plus 7 is the factor of the given polynomial. So first part we have proved. Now come to the second part. It is the new thing for you. How can we factorize this given polynomial? So to factorize this given polynomial, you divide this polynomial by this factor, means by this divisor. Divisor you have proved as factor. So by this factor we can say, by this factor you can divide. This long division you can see, and this long division in class 7th, 8th, 9th you have studied. So by long division your answer is coming x square minus x minus 2. Now after this step is very important step. You can see I have written here polynomial equals divisor multiplied by quotient. You remember students division algorithm. Division algorithm, what it says? In division algorithm, dividend equals divisor into quotient plus remainder. So what is the dividend? The number which is divided, that is called dividend. So here we are dividing this polynomial. So this is the dividend. Now divisor you know already given 2x plus 7 multiplied by quotient, this answer quotient plus remainder is 0, so no need to write remainder. So by using division algorithm I have written this. After this you see 2x plus 7 will be same, and this is a quadratic polynomial, x square minus x minus 2, and in class 8th and 9th you have studied how to factorize this quadratic polynomial. So by splitting method or by factorization method you can factorize it. 2 ones are 2, factor of minus 2 you have to find, then it will come 2 into 1 minus 2x plus x. You can see this step minus 2x plus x. Now you take in first two term, you take common x, x minus 2 will come. In last two term you take plus 1 common, then x minus 2 will come. Then x minus 2 common you can take. So finally you are getting answer 2x plus 7 into x minus 2 into x plus 1. So this was the example. I think you have understood this theorem, means this point, how can we factorize the given polynomial with the help of factor theorem. Some more examples I am going to take, and such type of questions you will find in the exercise. So it will be easy for you to solve the question of exercise if you understand these examples which I am going to explain. So next example is coming. Using the remainder theorem, factorize the expression 2x cubed plus x square minus 2x minus 1 completely. Now in this question you can see only one polynomial is given. We are not having any divisor. So how can we factorize it? Because in previous question one divisor was given, and that divisor we proved as factor, and by that factor we divided the polynomial. So here we are not having the divisor, then how can we divide the polynomial? By which divisor? So for this, students, you have to do, from your side, one value of x you have to put in this polynomial. From your side, you can put 1, x equals 1, x equals 2, x equals minus 1, x equals minus 2, any one value. Now value should be in such a way that the value of this polynomial should be 0 by putting that value of x. Means if you are putting the value of x, then this expression should become 0. Now here you see solution. In the solution they are taking x equals 1 and they are putting in the polynomial 2 into 1 cubed plus 1 square minus 2 into 1 minus 1, and after simplification they are getting 0. Means value of polynomial is coming 0 by taking x equals 1. So when you are taking x equals 1, so x minus 1 equals 0. This will be the divisor, or you can say x minus 1 will be a factor of the given polynomial. So you can see they are saying x minus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. Now you have found one factor. Now in previous example, as you have done, by this factor you can divide. This is the long division. So you are getting the quotient 2x square plus 3x plus 1, and now you can apply division algorithm. By division algorithm you can write polynomial equals divisor into quotient plus remainder. Remainder is 0 again, so you can write divisor into quotient. Now this quotient is also quadratic polynomial, and quadratic polynomial you can factorize. 2 ones are 2. By adding you have to bring 3. Factorization method you can apply. So 2x square plus 2x plus x plus 1 you can write. Now in first two term common, 2x, x plus 1 common, then x plus 1. Finally you are getting the answer x minus 1, x plus 1 into 2x plus 1. So like this you can factorize if no divisor is given. From your side you can put the value of x and one factor you can find. After that you can factorize the given polynomial. Now one more example is there, students. You can see this 15 example. Find the values of a and b so that the polynomial has x minus 1 and x plus 5 as its factors. For the values of a and b as obtained above, factorize the given polynomial completely. Now there are two parts in this question. You can see in both the parts, you can see first part, you can see especially first part you have done in last video. You have to find the values of a and b, and two divisor you are having, x minus 1 and x plus 5. So one by one each divisor you put equal to 0 and find the value of x. So x minus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. So x minus 1 equals 0, x equals 1. Now this x equals 1 you put in the polynomial here, and you take remainder 0 because it is a factor. Because it is a factor, that's why is equal to 0 as remainder I am taking. So 1 cubed plus a into 1 square plus b into 1 minus 45 equals 0. A plus b equals 44 after simplification, one equation in a and b. In the same way, second divisor x plus 5 equals 0 you can put. x equals minus 5, and this x equal minus 5 you can put in the polynomial. So it is coming minus 5 whole cubed plus a into minus 5 whole square plus b into minus 5 minus 45 equals 0. Again equals 0 because this is also the factor. X plus 5 is also a factor of the given polynomial. Now you can see after simplification you are getting 5a minus b equals 34. Now you are having two equations in a and b. Now you solve these two equations by elimination method or by substitution method or by cross multiplication method. So value of a you will get 13 and value of b you will get 31. After that, to solve second part, first of all you will have to put these values of a and b in the given polynomial. So here you can put the values and you are getting the polynomial x cubed plus 13x square plus 31x minus 45. Now 13 is the value of a and 31 is the value of b. Now this is the polynomial, you have to factorize this polynomial. Now there are two factors already given, means already you have proved, already given in the example. So by one factor you can divide it. So by x minus 1 you are dividing, and after that you apply division algorithm. So polynomial equals divisor into quotient plus remainder is 0. Now you can factorize as I told you in previous example. So finally you can get the answer x minus 1, x plus 9 and x plus 5. These are the three factors of the cubic polynomials. Now three examples you have done, students. Now in every example you can see that cubic polynomial was given, and for every cubic polynomial three factors you are getting. As I told you just before, if polynomial is cubic then its three factors will be there. If polynomial is quadratic then its two factors will be there. Now next example you can see, one more example is there. If x minus 2 is a factor of 2x cubed minus x square minus px minus 2, find the value of p. With the value of p factorize the above expression completely. So it is same as previous one. X minus 2 is a factor, so x minus 2 equals 0, x equals 2. You put this value of x in the given polynomial. Here you can come 2 into 2 cubed minus 2 square minus p into 2 minus 2 equals 0. 0 because it is a factor. So now only one variable is there, p. So by simplification value of p is coming 5. After that this value of p you put in the polynomial first. So you are putting in the polynomial. So here you can see 2x cubed minus x square minus 5x minus 2. This is the polynomial. Now this polynomial can be divided by the factor x minus 2. This is the long division. Answer is coming 2x square plus 3x plus 1. Now division algorithm you can apply. By division algorithm, polynomial equals divisor into quotient. Quotient is a quadratic polynomial, so you can factorize it to x square plus 2x plus x plus 1 by factorization method. Now in first two term common, in last two term common. So 2x into x plus 1 plus 1 x plus 1. Now x plus 1 will be common. So final answer is coming x minus 2, x plus 1 and 2x plus 1. So like this, students, every type of questions you have seen with the help of these examples. Such type of questions you are going to get in the exercise 8b. In exercise 8c, question of 8a means question similar to 8a and 8b will be there. So I hope you have understood all the examples and the concept which I explained. Now you can do the questions of exercise 8b and 8c if you have completed exercise 8a. After completing the exercise, if you have any doubt, then you can ask in the comment. Then I will clear your doubts. Thank you and have a nice day.